live life in disguise. Cause real recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tied up. Ties on the industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the right.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off from Baltimore. This return starts at the 5. Uh-oh, it's a fumble on the opening kick. And the fumble recovery is made. Ooh, got the hearts racing a little earlier than they wanted. My heart's racing up here, but fortune on their side this time, partner, as they do get the ball back and are going to have their opening possession after all.
Yeah, it definitely spooks you a little bit, and you got to now make sure as an offense you settle things down. Maybe a good reminder, too, in the huddle. Hey, boys, let's make sure we take care of this football.
Motioning Harris right. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's why you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now looking to throw. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Throwing from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Down the sideline into the red zone. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down. They kick the running back in motion. 1st down from the red zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Option design here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Third and long for him here. Almost an opening drive interception, but that winds up on the ground. Incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
So on 4th down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He has it at the 13. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Absolutely crushed that kick, a full 70-yard punt. And the Browns will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He throws a bullet deep to big gain downfield. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns pull out in front further, 13-zip. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd and 4. That finds Miller complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Working quickly here. They'll run here on 1st down. And this one does not go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here we go, 2nd and 9. He fires one deep down the middle. This is brought in at the 15. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Tucker able to tack on the extra points. And the Ravens cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That's complete, David Njoku. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll throw on 1st. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they corral him well behind the line of scrimmage.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become 2, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Addison going to motion over left. Trying again, following the set. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly, and that was almost a huge play with an interception.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Has this at the 6. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick 6. He beams one deep right side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked by the rookie from Wisconsin. And the Ravens get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing on 2nd and 11. Escapes the pocket.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Browns in a dime set, 3rd down coming, trying to lock up those passing lanes. He's dropping back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Dropping back to throw. Beckham there to grab it. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Sending the tight end in motion left. Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry-up here. Working inside the red zone. Complete to Beckham. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. For the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Putting a receiver in motion. Handoff on 2nd and short. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. They motion the slot man right. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Browns' 5-yard line.
Throwing here on 2nd and a handful. He's got it. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Tucker able to tack on the extra points. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Returns looking good so far. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's got Harris. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Another one for Gibbs. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Working quickly here. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Fourth and 3, drive on the line. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Pass complete, screenplay. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Cut out left. He's still going at the 30. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens with a chance to boost their lead. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. That's a big hole left. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
This throw is caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll run it here on 3rd down. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Right up the gut. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Short kick gathered in at the 15. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before halftime. He put everything he had into this one. Well, brother, it's another interception. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
The give here on second. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
And the Browns add an extra defensive back out there. Nickel package, third down. Man in motion, out of the slot. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And it'll be their football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to the air here. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. From the 22 on 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Still inches to go on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Pierce. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. He'll throw it. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Throwing now off play action. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Ravens have it as he reports his 7th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a 2nd half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. That's brought in by Miller. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll run it from the gun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to get the end zone.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That one complete to Njoku. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Setting up a throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll throw it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they pick him off again. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. He'll throw it from his own end zone. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again from their own end zone now. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
From his own end zone on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing from his own end zone. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
So after we saw 4th down last snap, now we've got 1st and goal. Gibbs is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns get it back to a 14-point game. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Handoff now out of the gun. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Connection made to Beckham. Continuing to move past the 45. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Second down now, 7 to go. He's going to throw this one. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
6 DBs out there for the Ravens. 3rd down coming up. Throwing from the gun. And they pick him off again. And the Ravens take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
To throw again on 2nd and 10. Completed to his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 10-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 4. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one. Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10. Their own 26-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Shotgun handoff to Pierce. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has his man. It's Addison. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
From the gun on third down. That's caught for the first. And they make the tackle at the 38. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Pierce up the middle. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off, and credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Offense in the hurry-up here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens can rest easy with a 3-score lead. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Cameron Curl has it. And the Browns will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Try and push it deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Another throw coming on 2nd and 10. They connect on the deep shot. They get 35 out of that one. And that gives the Browns a first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Throwing it again on 2nd down. Mims with the ground. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
This one's caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. He'll throw it yet again. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So 1st and goal lost, Brock. They're going to try for better luck here on 2nd and goal. They'll throw it again. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Third and long for him here. This throw is caught. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns making the scoreboard look a touch better. David Njoku, the touchdown. The Browns keeping the offense out on the football field. They want 2 here. He's throwing for it. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he can't take the completion across. Defense on him fast and bringing him down to deny the 2-point conversion. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Ravens. And they're moments away now from celebrating a win. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Forced out to his right. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. So they'll decline this and take the results. And the Browns bringing out some extra defensive backs. We've got dime on 3rd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. They will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance of completing that season sweep.